we'll make some progress on that. Oh God, I want this to close. I want you to die. All right. Dead, bro. Dead. Oh no. So let's do this one. This one's a little more like makes way more sense. If you guys have seen any of the video demands on this one, do you still work Saturdays? I don't. Were you gonna tell me that I need to go to bed? No, I'm off on Saturdays now. So that means we could, I don't know what your work schedule is, but that means we could like fucking stream on Saturdays or some shit. No, I was gonna say we should hang. Yeah, bro, we should definitely hang sometime. We could get some drinks, fucking just chill. I'm like trying to make everything about streaming, but not everything's about streaming. You can actually hang. Why is this like this? Why are you being in this weird mode right now? Why did it launch like that? It never launches like that. I don't understand. So yeah, this game is essentially like a little bit of a mix of 8-bit anime, horror, like Nancy Drew, motherfucking Hardy Boys type shit. Well, dude, come over to my pad. My cousin and I have a full-on setup over here. Dude, that sounds like a blast, bro. I would love to do that. Tomorrow I've got a stream planned. This entire stream was unplanned. I don't even know how long we've been at it at this point. Let me see if I can find a timer. I'm kind of curious myself. Should say on Streamlabs. Dude, we've been going an hour and 46 minutes, and it has been a motherfucking pleasure, gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by and making my night, for reals. But this one was unplanned, and I've got a stream planned for tomorrow. But dude, maybe a week from tomorrow we can do that, and I'll probably have a stream planned for them, and I can maybe, since I did this one tonight, maybe I can shift it to like fucking Friday night or Sunday night. Because I try to stick to like a schedule. I don't have a specific time, but I try to stick to like always Saturday and at least fucking Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't have my new days off memorized yet. So I'm so glad you guys are with me from the start of this game. So this is like the tutorial level and the least amount of complexity. And I died like 6 times before I got anywhere on this. So now we're on this one, extracurricular activities. So there's a little bit more complex shit. And fuck, I forget, you guys do have to get the full experience for this shit. So give me 2 seconds.
Yo.
Yo. Yo. Yo.
Santa? Santa? This doesn't sound like... I'm Santa Claus, boys and girls! I don't know. Do I only stream PC? Is Santa's... I can't make a joke like that about Santa. Yeah, I do only stream on PC.
Let's see here. I think this is the best one. This is the best one.
And this one is not appropriate for horror.
So number pad 4. Okay, thank you guys for bearing with me. I just want to make sure you get the full experience. And here we go. City of Shiokawa, Japan, 1980X. Something strange is happening in our town. Rogue figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also new threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with blue spells and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in realms beyond. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna read for now. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Kathak, Atorasu, fuck, you know what I mean, guys, is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Stop it before it devours us all. So with this rule, whenever this god's in the world, I can't escape from combat encounters, which is a big kick to the balls. Yeah, big kick to the balls. First time playing? Nope. So the way this works, guys, and it may take me a minute to kind of get my shit together, but we're basically Nancy Drew in this bitch. We're trying to solve these mysteries, and this game's actually pretty tough. Our health is made up of stamina and reason, and we're gonna lose those over time as we encounter these different creatures and try to solve this mystery. But yeah, I think we got this. I think you guys will enjoy it. This is kind of a choose your own story. So whenever we come to an option, feel free to, you know, suggest a path and we'll most likely take that. So let's go. Town status, a feeling of paranoia is almost palpable in the air. That was it, okay. So we're gonna go to the lighthouse first. The ominous lighthouse has been closed for longer than you can remember. Let's enter that bitch. Multiple padlocks. Oh, I gotta get keys? Whoops. Okay, so we gotta go to town first. Gotta go to home. Mailbox is empty. We gotta start a mystery. I don't know which one we did. I just grabbed one on accident. I should have let you guys choose. But we're doing the horrible history of household hell. There are many old mansions around this town. 000 Manor is one of them. Supposedly haunted by the family of four who disappeared without a trace one summer. But is it the only tragic event that took place there? My inflection was really weird for that. Okay, to advance this mystery, we gotta investigate the circled location. As you progress, the location and the rules may change. Whoa. Okay, so we gotta travel to the school, so let's go there. You're already there. Well, fucking let me do it. Friends you've talked with are not sure where the mansion itself is located. You have to find the mansion first. A trip to the library. Oh, I gotta go to the library? This game is pissing me off right now. Oh, I was clicking the wrong thing. My bad. Alright, the pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Alright, we got step closer. Check out the lockers. Turn on the lights. What are we feeling, boys? You could put 1, 2, or 3 respectively as well, just to keep you from typing a bunch of shit out. And we're going left to right on those choices. We're gonna go with 3, turn on the lights. That's probably a smart move. Turn on the lights. Luckily for you, there's no horrors lurking in the water, and we get +1 reason, so it looks like a fucking good move, dog. Thank you for that. Alright. So now we must continue. Wait. The building was supposed to be somewhere near the cliffs. You copy the mansion's photo from the newspaper and prepare to leave, so we gotta go to... Gotta investigate downtown, I guess. It's so confusing. They said cliffs, I'm pretty sure. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows some useful shit. What are we thinking, 1 or 2? We could chat or invite her for a coffee. Coffee? Word. In between conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. Could this be the reason for the recent horrific events? +5 experience. You're killing it, Cody. You're killing it. Comparing different mansions with the sketch, you finally find the one. There's only one problem. You'll need a strong rope to enter the mansion through the high window. Alright, let's go to the seaside. Alright, I'm getting the hang. This navigation's getting a little more smooth. We've only got one thing here. The military exercise makes you feel safer, but are guns enough to keep the unspeakable horrors lurking out there? Well, fuck, I mean, That's Japan. I don't know. Here in America, guns are enough to fucking keep anything back. You just ask American. They'll tell you that. Or they'll fucking shoot you and just prove the point. One of the two.
You make it through the window. This is the abandoned mansion your friends had talked about. Let's explore this shit.
Alright, let's investigate the seaside. The waves lazily wash on the shore. You take a deep breathe. You take a deep breath. Fresh air cleans your head. Fresh sea air cleans your head. That breathe fucked me up so bad right there. You've learned the cliff the mansion was built on is famous for its extensive cave system. You decided to rent some books that might help you. Let's go to the motherfucking mansion. Let's see what this herald says. You learned blah blah blah. Oh, this is the shit that we're just finding over time. Okay, word. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Alright, we can either take the bath, we can say fuck the bath, or we fucking, for the third thing, we need a hot bath perk. That's right. You didn't know that fucking bathing in hot water took skills, but you haven't played this game apparently. We need a perk to do that third option. What are we thinking? We could take the bath or say fuck that bath. No, I will say our character's a girl. Fuck it. It's gonna say if we take the bath, we might get to see some boobies. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We probably wouldn't be able to show that on Twitch anyway, so I'd probably get banned or something, but yeah. As inviting as it may be, you have more important things to do. -3 Doom. We just fucking took the Doom. That's right, we don't have time for that shit. You heard a weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Okay, click the mansion's room to explore it. So there's a motherfucking key in this bitch. Where is this key, motherfucker? Where is it? Maybe it's like over here. I don't know. I don't know. There must be a key in the study somewhere. Dude, I have no fucking idea what we're looking for here. Any suggestions, guys? The weird noise coming from the locked study. You must find a key. Oh, there's these little rooms right here that I didn't see. Oh, and look at that. We get a silhouette of with boobies anyway, but there's no nipples, so it doesn't count.
You enter the art classroom. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic.
We can check that sexy sculpture out, or we can check out the masks. What are we thinking here? I think I'm gonna make this decision, guys. I know what everybody wants me to do, and I'm gonna check out the masks instead. One mask looks familiar to the design you once saw in an occult book. You decide to take it with you. Ooh, we get a kendo helmet. Can we equip this shit? Small chance of ignoring stamina loss in combat. Equip. Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Sculpture. No! No boobies for you tonight, Cody. No, sir. Not on my stream, sir. Not getting me banned. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today. So we gotta find the key. I think we're just gonna go left to right on this mansion and find what we can find here.
The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing the arcane symbols painted on the stone, you take a closer look.
We got 1, 2, or 3. We could touch the stone, retreat from the room, or study the symbols like Cody wanted us to study that fucking mannequin babe. Little did he know he was a mannequin babe the whole time. You're the only mannequin babe I want to study, by the way. What are we doing? We got 1, 2, or 3. Sweet, I'm spinning when I talk.
before I started streaming, I noticed there was like a couple of like little marks on my fucking keyboard. I was like, do I have soda on my keyboard? And fucking, it's just me spitting when I talk while I'm on stream because I'm having a good time. Study symbols, but I think it sounds iffy. Let's see what happened here. Our knowledge check's a failure.
You recognize the symbols, but they shift and change right before your eyes. Dizzy, you escape the room as blood oozes from your nose.
-2 reason. I can't hate you too much, Cody. You've been making really good calls so far. I'm gonna take this next executive decision, but you get the one after that. Casey, you can feel free to pop in anytime, my man. And I understand it's getting late, dog. I know you take Ambien. Maybe I shouldn't have released that information. It's medical. It's not like he's buying it for me, everybody. And he gets his prescription. It's all right. What I'm saying is I know there's a chance you might be asleep over there. So if you are asleep, good night, you sweet baby angel. I love you to death. If you're still with me, just tell me bye before you leave, dog. I understand it's getting late if you gotta go. The round window of the Crooked Manor Tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. So we can fight this feeling. We could get lost in the light, or we need a quick thinking perk to go number 3. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna make this call. So do we fight the feeling, get lost in the light, you feel your strength drain away? I don't know, man. I feel like we should fight it, right? Yo, I'm about to hop off in a sec, waiting on a download, lol. Dude, Cody, I totally understand, bro. I fucking appreciate you so much for coming by the stream, dude. Please continue to pop by. If you get a channel up and running, let me know. We can do some collabs, or I could just pop by your stream, because most of my time on Twitch is spent watching anyway. I like to just watch streams more than I do them. When I do them, I have like a hoot and a blast. But dude, welcome to the Guild of the Unsung Heroes. Thank you for contributing to that March goal of 50 followers. Tell your homies if you had a good time, and if you get bored, I got videos on demand. You can share that shit around and give me some exposure, and I will kiss your pretty face for it if I ever see you. And that's a promise. That's not a threat, that's a fucking promise. Alright, dude. Well, in case you hop off and I miss it, bro, good night, and again, thank you for stopping by. So we're gonna fight this feeling. Our charisma check is a success.
You manage to cover your eyes and move to where you can't see the damn window. You feel sick, but at least you're safe. For now.
Alright, plus 10 experience, -1 reason. Man, have a good night. You have a good night as well, bro. And what do you, I'm just curious, before you go, what did you download? What are you playing, dog? Suddenly, a wall in front of you withers and falls apart, revealing a hole-ridden monstrosity. Whoa! Hole-ridden thing. That was really creative. It's creepy though. Alright, so we actually get to see some combat right here. We got 22 HP that we gotta take this guy down. His damage is he attacks my reason. I didn't notice this before, but it's good to know that he's targeting that specifically. His power is 40. We don't have any motherfucking weapons, but let's see if we can... We need to find a weapon, and then we need to kick our way through. What's our chance to kick? Our chance to kick's 80%. Go ahead and launch the sequence. Alright, he's down to 20. Can we find... Okay, we got a branch, so that's gonna help us out. Let's go ahead and equip that. Now... We're doing 3 or 4 damage, so I think 3 is the way to go. What's my chance to hit? 40%? Next attack's guaranteed to hit. We're gonna have to get guaranteed hits in, man. I don't know what else to do. We're just gonna have to get 2 guaranteed hits every go-around. Turn 3 begins. I think we're just gonna have to spam this maneuver. But I think we got him on this one. Fuck, we still got one more turn. Damn, we got our ass kicked on this go around. I'm like so fucking tired. I'm just staring at the screen right now. Yo, Casey, dog, are you still with me? Did you pass out? Is it like I thought? I still see you in the chat, my man. You don't have to chat. You can just watch. I'm just curious if you're there.
Corpses are strung up on a wire like macabre and marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks.
I'm pretty sure I fucked that word up. -2 reason. Damn, we are losing our reason right here. Holes. Each day more holes appear. What the fuck? That's so creepy, you guys. Investigate. I'm reading the same shit over and over. Oh yeah, I'm just discovering these rooms here.
In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. +2% doom. That's so creepy. Twisted reflection. So my doom's going up to 14%. This is not looking like a good round for us. Got the overgrown garden here. You feel watched. Need the holy candle item. Go ahead and retreat. -2 reason. Dude, we are getting our fucking ass kicked. We don't have any spells. Status, allies, and perks. Cigarettes and bullets. We have 0 cigarettes, 0 bullets. Fuck, they're basically equal in value. Oh, but we can level up. No, we can't level up. Can't escape from combat. Dude, I think we're gonna die an early death on this one. So let's just keep it trucking along, see what happens. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some time to look through the books.
Check out the table. Success. The notes lying on the table look like the ramblings of a madman, but you can see a method to their madness. +5 XP. What is it going to cost for us to level up? Oh, dude, it's going to cost us so much XP to level up. Last room. This has to be it. You aren't sure what to expect. The sturdy door to the study opens with a creak. The dark, dusty room is empty, but something feels wrong. A faint draft, perhaps. You move the rotten corpse aside to reveal a secret passageway cut directly into the cliff rock. Make my way down.
Following a strange song, you discover a hidden passage that leads you to an underground chamber connected to the sea. You can't find the source of the sound, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place makes the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. Mesmerized, you step closer to the stone altar at the end of the room. See, you can't find the source of the sound, but then it hits you. The acoustics of this place makes the waves sound like the most beautiful serenade. I'm torn on this one. Let's just step closer. Oh shit, did I solve the mystery? Unholy chants coming from the caves connected to the mansion must have driven the family insane. With no connection to the outside world, they fed on what they had themselves. Oh shit. However, this doesn't explain the fresh corpses and wet tracks around the altar. Horrible history of household hell ending C. Rewards for solving this mystery, +30 XP, +15 XP. -3 doom, +1 reason and stamina. A day passes and more holes are spreading on her body. I don't know that that's a reward, but sure. Alright guys, we solved that fucking mystery, we sure did. The old there's cut off from the outside world. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be a radio mass failure. So like, I wonder if I can save this shit at all, or if I have to just, like, start from the beginning every time, because that's, like, really sad. If that's the case. I gotta figure out how to save this game, you guys. Maybe if I go to my home. Inside your mailbox, you find a small key. What is it doing there? Did you ever see the show Case Closed? This is pretty much Case Closed, the video game. Bro, that is so fucking wild that you bring up that particular show. Here, let me just describe it as close as I can. It's basically about a small kid who solved mysteries, and it was an anime show. Fuck, I should be able to do a better job than that, but he was like a little kid that solved mysteries, right? And it's an anime that used to come on like Toonami or Adult Swim on Saturdays. I'm pretty sure that's it. But the whole reason I brought that up is that show inspired me to like start writing short stories whenever I was younger. Funny enough, just because the way that they did it, and I'm sure it's like the same way this game is too, just like one thing leads to another thing, leads to another thing, and shit like that. I'm doing a terrible job at describing it. Well, he's not supposed to be a kid. I don't remember. Enlighten me on the plot a little more. I just remember him being a kid. He's an adult who gets turned into a kid. Okay, yeah. That sounds like anime. Otherwise, it sounds like a regular story. It sounds like a kid solving mysteries. There has to be some weird shit that happens, otherwise it's not an anime, right? Of course the art style matters. Back in your home, you think of your next move. You're not currently investigating any weird mystery. Recent newspaper clippings and notes collected in the next room should point you to the right direction. Let's see, we can choose an accent, blah blah blah. Take a bath. Well, I think we should probably take a bath at this point, just to kind of like... We need to gain the reason back. You need to play Phoenix Wright. Is that a game? I'm curious. We're gonna take a small break. Dude, I might be ending the stream soon just because I'm actually getting like tired to the point where I feel like I'm not very entertaining. And my fear is that we're gonna have to go through this game in one fucking playthrough. So I'm gonna have to make a whole day out of this shit. Like, whatever time it is, 2:30 in the morning is not the best time for this game. But I wonder if I can save it. I'm trying to figure that out real quick. Exit to menu. Exit, confirm. Oh, you just kill yourself if you exit the game. Ace Attorney? Phoenix Wright / Ace Attorney. We're about to check it out. I'm not super familiar.